alpha males just keep getting worse by Cameron.
Okay, so it's no doubt that we've talked about a good amount of alpha males on this channel. We've talked about so many alpha males that we even got to a point where we talked about kid alpha males. But when I tell you, these so-called alpha males are getting out of hand day by day. The other day, I saw this alpha male giving out a smiling tutorial.
Stop smiling like a dork in pictures. Do this instead. Your whole life you've been taught to do a cheese smile, but this looks goofy and forced. Instead, do a slight smirk. A smirk is when you bring one side of your lips slightly up while squinting your eyes.
That smile looks more forced than just a normal, natural smile. Look, your smile looks...
I do have to say though, man, like if you do want to have sex appeal in photos, it's probably not your best interest to smile like a little kid. Like he might be saying it in that way, but it does work. It does look more and have more sex appeal for sure.
But what you're gonna do instead is force yourself to smile like me. What sense does that make?
This still showcases a positive attitude, just with a flirty twist. You can even still show your teeth if you have a good smile. Personally, I've been doing this since I was a boy, and of course, the ladies love it. So be sure to try it out.
Do we really need tutorials on how to smile? Like we haven't been smiling our entire lives?
So my guy's missing a point. It's not a tutorial like really how to smile. It's how to have sex appeal while smiling. You know what I'm saying? Because there are different type of smiles you can do to look like a child or to look like a man with some sex appeal. You know what I'm saying?
Your life is really depressing, but that's besides the point. You don't need a tutorial on how...
Hey, my guy got some good skin though, no homo.
Why are you gay?
To smile. Literally just smile. Doing this smile is just gonna make you look even more like an idiot. Actually, let me try this smile real quick. Let me try it. For the ladies watching this...
You don't have to smile exactly like the way Austin smiles. You can just do your own little smirk, you know what I'm saying? I know your girl's wet right now watching me smile.
Really, nigga?
After seeing my smile, would y'all sleep with me? Now, the man from this video right here is Austin Dunham. He is a alpha male dating coach, Russell Wilson lookalike that gives tutorials on how men can be more alpha and more masculine. There's another alpha male that we're going to talk about in this video a bit later, but right now we're going to focus on Austin Dunham because I think his videos are pretty funny if you take it from like a comedic standpoint. Now, this man has more than just smiling tutorials. Let's say you don't know how to walk. He's got a tutorial for that as well.
Tristan Tate walks like a G, you walk like a So here's how you can walk more masculine and more confident.
I'm sorry, I gotta pause it right here. Not even 2 seconds in, and this man is just straight bouncing on Tristan Tate's meat. This man just devoured his meat, bro. This man became one with Tristan Tate's meat. This man...
I'm not gonna lie, man. Sometimes I'll be looking at the way Tristan walks, and that shit looks forced. Like, why is my guy bouncing up and down like that?
Great, gulped it down. At least give it like 5 seconds before you start riding that, man. Holy.
If you notice Tristan's walk, he actually walks with a little bit of swag in the shoulders. And based on biology, we know that men are more attractive and confident whenever they have a little swag in the shoulders, and women have a little bit of flair in the hips a little. So what you need to do is be subtle about it. Walk as if you literally own the block. Most of you guys are on your phone, shoulders hunched over, looking shy and scared. That makes you look weak. Have your chin up, shoulders down and back, and then add a little bit of swag in the shoulders. Make sure that you're wearing a nice outfit too. You can't be dressed like a bum walking like this. And then that's how people are actually gonna respect you the time you walk in the building. And when you do walk in the building, make sure you make eye contact and look around. Never walk in a building where you're just looking down on your phone or looking around super fast.
Okay, you know, I understand what he's trying to say. I really do. You know, he's saying don't walk around like with your shoulders shriveled up and...
Man, I think that's some good advice, especially with you walking in a building and looking around, having eye contact rather than being on your phone. That's good advice.
Like that to look more confident. I will say this makes sense. I'm not going to cook him for that. But what doesn't make sense is how much this man is still meat riding Tristan Tate. The video title is literally how to walk like Tristan Tate. You quite literally studied how Tristan Tate walks and copied it, then pasted it to your walking style. My boy, that is meat riding to the max.
That is clickbait, my friend. He knows people will watch that video if he titles it that way.
You just ate his meat off the bone in one chew with that freaking title. But let's peep another tutorial from this man. Let's say you have trouble standing. Let's say you stand just like a beta bitch. He has a standing tutorial for you.
Stop standing like a nerd. Try this body language hack to look more attractive.
Try this body language hack to look more attractive. Dude, this is not a freaking video game.
Most guys, when they're standing, they look awkward. They don't know what to do with their hands, feet squared, and overall this just looks weak and submissive. So instead, what you want to do is offset your feet, then lean back slightly on your back foot and keep one hand in your pocket.
There is no...
All right, this one, man, this one is kind of reaching.
We are in 2025, the year of GTA 6, and we have dudes out here giving out tutorials on how to stand. This man wants everyone to be the exact same. He wants everyone to walk, smile, and stand the same as him. Bro's trying to create the alpha male Avengers. I feel like if you're watching these and you're taking them seriously, you are already cooked. Like, there is no saving you, my guy. Just stand with confidence. I know it sounds so like cliche, but just be confident. That's literally it.
Just stand, be confident, be present, look around. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You don't have to like tilt your fucking waist to like 60 degrees, put your foot in an offset angle with a hypotenuse and all that isosceles triangle and shit, and calculate the mathematics of how the wind hits your head and shit. Just stand confidently, man. Just...
Having this body language is going to make you look less anxious, calm, relaxed, and...
I think that looks kind of crazy, bro. If I'm at a party and I see someone just standing like that in the corner, I'm gonna die laughing, bro. Because I'm like, why are you standing like that, bro? Just imagine this at like a house party or some type of gathering, and you see this man just standing off in a corner like that. You'll be like, why you doing this, my guy? Why you look like that?
Look less anxious, calm, relaxed, and dominant. You can do this whenever you're waiting in lines, posing for pictures, just standing. So be sure.
Imagine waiting in line like that, man. Like,
try that one out and follow for more.
Bro, if I see anybody on Instagram posing like this, I'm not gonna lie, you're getting blocked. This man is standing like the chill guy meme. Holy. But speaking of pictures, this man also has a picture tutorial. If you want to know how to take some good masculine IG flicks, he's got the sauce. And I'm not talking Canes.
Are you a man or a bitch? Because based on your pictures, I can't tell. So stop doing these three feminine poses and do this instead.
You can't even have your hands in your pocket anymore. That's just too feminine. I feel like next, this man is gonna say that you can't even brush your teeth anymore. Brushing your teeth is feminine, bruh. Being masculine is having hot breath and not even wiping between your booty cheeks. When you sit down, it's supposed to itch. When you walk and stand up, it's supposed to itch. That is masculinity to the core.
First, we got the exaggerated head lean. Any tilt beyond 45 degrees just softens your facial structure and it projects vulnerability. Instead, keep your chin down until only 20 to 45 degrees.
There is no way that this man has the mathematical equation of a good head tilt. I remember thinking in high school that like, yo, we would never use geometry or anything outside of high school, but holy, this man has found a solution. You know what? I gotta praise this man. He found a solution to use geometry for Instagram photos. Like, this man is just built differently. Like, I can't even hate.
Next, we got the hip hop. This happens whenever you shift your weight to one leg, but it's making you look like you got birthing hips. Instead of showing your curves, keep your weight between both of your feet by using a wider stance. Also, let's stop the delicate hand placement. This is where your hands rest lightly on your body with your fingers spread or even loosely placed. Instead, place your hands firmly in your pockets, cross your arms, or rest them purposefully on a surface.
Okay, who is posting pictures like that? If
it's not bad advice though, man. You can see the difference between like the palm thing and what he's doing. This it looks more soft, you know what I'm saying? But the other thing, it does look a little bit more masculine, the way he's putting his hands.
No offense, but I'm a guess that
like
you're
this,
a little
like...
bit zesty, you know, a little bit flamboyant. This man also has a website where it's like an AI program that helps you with your personal, physical, and dating life. And I can't lie.
This man did a deep dive on Austin. Damn.
This is pretty smart. This is like on some Tony Stark type of timing. But I'm sorry, if you gotta use an AI dating coach, you might as well just give up because you're cooked. There is no hope if you are out here using AI to rizz up a girl. Like, you're
a lot of men are just lost, bro. A lot of men don't know what they're doing with girls, so they will do anything. And I don't blame them. The fact that they're doing something about them not knowing what to do when it comes to girls is a win in my book. That means they want to improve and they're on their self-improvement journey. When I had questions about girls, I would literally go to YouTube and say how to talk to girls, how to approach girls. And I would watch these videos and then implement these things in my real life approaches with women. And I eventually got better and better and better with girls, man. So I could go out to the club, talk to a girl, probably pull her back. You know what I'm saying? I've done that multiple times just because I did that back then.
off walking up to a girl saying skibbity toilet poopy riz. Genuinely. Like, go try it right now. I'm setting y'all up for failure. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this is just insane. Okay, so the next alpha I want to talk about in this video is FitXFearless. Now, FitXFearless is like any other alpha male on the internet, but the difference with him
Nah, FedEx is funny. This man crazy.
is that sometimes he'll hop in calls with his viewers live to give them looks maxing advice and just try to give them tips on how they could improve their lives. And I will say, sometimes he does give valid criticisms to these people because there are some pretty interesting characters that hop on his show.
Like, I feel like these girls, they want Duke Dennis. They don't want me. It's not fair.
My guy like a bomb exploded in his face.
Oh, shut the hell up. Ain't nobody gave that dude shit. He built himself. You motherfuckers look at every dude at the finish line and be like, oh, why do women want him? Because he tried. Because he gave effort.
But other times, I swear that this man is just chatting. Like, this man has some weird gripe with glasses and dreads. And if you have both of those, you might as well just be the villain to all society. Like, no matter what, if you have glasses or dreads, he's gonna tell you to take the glasses off to look more attractive or cut the dreads to look more handsome.
Okay, how can I help you?
Just calling for some looks maxing.
You guys know how I feel about dreads. I don't like dreads, but like hold it back just for 1 second. Right. You got a handsome face, but we can't even see that shit from the dreads. I don't think dreads are you hell no. cut them off. I think they're making you more ugly.
And I know dreads don't look good in certain professional jobs, but let's be real here. Dreads are not that bad. They are not that bad. Sure, they...
All right, so he's not saying dreads are bad. Dreads are another problem, but they are very niche. Like, if you want to attract the most range of women, I say dreads is not the ideal haircut. I got less girls when I had dreads than when I had my little afro, bro. I get more girls with my little afro. And I've met even black girls that say they don't like dreads. Dreads are very niche, man. Only certain types of girls like dreads.
Have a negative stigma to them, I guess, but they are not as bad as this man makes them seem, or at least as what older people make them seem. Some older people be thinking that if you got dreads, you're freaking King Von. Like, bro, no, I'm not gonna kill you because I have dreads. But they are not that bad where you need to cut your dreads, you know? Especially if another man tells you to cut your dreads to look more attractive. You're essentially cutting them off to look more attractive to that man's standards. Pause. I mean, if you like men, then you do you. But like, if not, then that's kind of gay. The funniest part though is that there was a guy who
I say don't do it for FitXFearless. Don't do it for him. Do it for you. Like, if you cut your dreads, see the results. And if the results is the same, then you can just regrow your dreads or do whatever you want to do. But the results will probably be better, man. Like,
listen to Fit's advice, and it actually ended up backfiring on him.
I remember your advice was to cut off my dreadlocks. I had really long dreads all the way down to my shoulders, and I cut them off, man. I cut them off 2 days ago. Ooh. And I'm not gonna lie, man. I've had some questionable reactions to my dreads, the ladies particularly, and I mean they've been kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. They're not treating me the same as they were, and I'm not sure if it's because they were used to me seeing the dreads or what.
I mean, when you got some long ass dreads and you go to an extreme low cut like that, yeah, it's gonna throw some people off for a little bit. But then once you cut the dreads off, then you gotta get a haircut that actually fits your face, man. I think maybe he should grow out his sides or do something else with his hair.
What kind of girls?
Honestly, dude, it's
like he's in that awkward phase right now.
Good girls, white girls.
In 2 days, you've gotten feedback from all these girls?
Me and I work with a lot of them that I get the attention from, but I don't chicks that I work with. I do get, reviews. I like to call them reviews because, they flirt with me and whatnot. Since I've been to work the past couple of days, it hasn't been the same, man.
Now, for y'all that are watching the channel that happen to not be black, dreads take a long time to grow. Imagine you grew out your dreads for years and you cut them off because this alpha guru dating coach tells you to. Now you lost your entire roster because of that. Like, I can't completely blame FitX because this is a whole grown man on the other end of that call, but I swear this man FitX just set him up for failure. This man got scammed out of his dreads. Now he's getting no huzz. All of his huzz are gone. Like, I understand that people want advice and they want to look more attractive to get girls, but it's so backwards if like you're cutting your dreads off because this grown man online told you to. Are you?
I agree with that, man. It's on you if you decide you want to cut your dreads. If dreads are just your style, if you really like dreads, keep the dreads, man, and just be the best version of you with those dreads.
Look attractive for the girls or for him? You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Babe, I'm done with this. You keep talking with the other girls. Like, I can't handle it. I can't stand with this. Come on.
When a girl ever puts her hands on you, The first thing that you need to
He tries so hard not to laugh right there, man. Look at this.
I can't handle it. I can't stand it with this. Come on.
You see the way he just paused looking at the camera? He was trying so hard not to laugh, bro.
when a girl ever puts her hands on you,
I don't know how he didn't laugh.
Is walk
I would have been dying.
Immediately evacuate the situation.
See, this is where I disagree again, Fit. If your girl slaps you, I think the best response is to go full Chris Breezy mode. I'm talking Mike Tyson knockout mode. I mean, it's 2025. Equal rights, equal fights. You gotta beat her. I'm joking. I'm joking. YouTube, don't take this video down. YouTube, I'm completely joking. I'm joking. I'm not being serious. But let's see what he has to say. Let's see what he has to say. What happens if a girl puts her hands on you?
Don't you ever put your hands back on her. Don't start screaming and yelling. At that moment, babe, it's over. Okay, you gotta go home until you calm down.
Exactly. I don't know how these men just allow their girls to slap them, because I see a lot of videos online of their girlfriends just slapping their boyfriends and they just take it and laugh it off or some shit. Like casually slap him. I'm like, you should not be slapping your man. And you should not be letting your girl slap you, bro. I'll be damned if I'm with a girl that be slapping me, bro. Hell no. And if my girl ever slaps me, it's over. It is finito, terminado.
And that's not somebody you should be in a relationship with. There should be no physical abuse in the relationship whatsoever, on your part or her part.
Jokes aside, I completely agree. If a girl puts her hands on you, do not beat her up. I know I just made a joke about it. I know I made a joke, but do not beat her up. Like that's bad. You're gonna end up like Chris Brown. That man is still getting trolled till this day about beating Rihanna. And that happened like 15 years ago. Even though it is bad, don't get me wrong. He's still getting trolled till this.
And I see these females in Chris Brown's comment section talking about, oh, Chris Brown can beat me up any day. I'll still have his baby. See, it's crazy.
Also, you'll go to jail. It's just bad. Do not hit women. But another thing about this man and Austin Dunham is that for some reason, they both dress the same and they want all dudes to dress the same. So we're going to watch FitXFearless's video.
They're in competition because when Austin grows his hair out, FitX grows his hair out. When Austin cut his hair, FitX cut his hair. So it's like they're competing with each other and bouncing off the same looks and same vibes.
On how to dress, because I don't know. I guess I need to get my drip up or something. Let's see.
Stop wearing trash bags. Start dressing your age. You're a man. I know the schoolboys want you to wear baggy clothes and they call that style, but oversized clothing with big logos is not style. Wearing clothes that make you look the best is fashion. Shit that everybody else is doing is not fashion. So figure out what clothes make you look the best, what clothes fit on you better, and bro, your fashion is gonna be through the roof. Wherever you...
Yeah, bro, I think it's best to dress for the situation that you're in. Yeah, but if you wear an outfit like the black one he had and the other one, people gonna look at you funny. Yeah, you gotta know where you're dressing for, know what you're dressing for real. This will work at like a rooftop bar with like a nice vibe, high class type of vibe, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm going to like a club, like more like a college club slash bar, I'm gonna dress more urban, more loose.
And bro, your fashion is gonna be through the roof. Wherever you go, women are gonna notice you. You're gonna be that mature man, not the little boy that just puts on oversized clothes with big name brands and think you're fashionable.
What is this man's beef with oversized clothes? Could he just not get his right size? I mean, when he's showing his pictures, his shirts look a bit too small. Why does this man hate baggy clothes so much? And okay, sure, I understand when he says start dressing your age, right? But I'm 21. You want me to dress like this? This is like some business.
Damn, this man 21? Word?
This is something that you would see a dude wear to a nightclub. Nobody is wearing this when they're going to Walmart to get some milk, dog. And technically, fashion is subjective. What's fashion to one person isn't fashion to another person. What's fashion to me may not be fashion to FitX, but that's the beauty of fashion. You can kind of like wear whatever you want, you know? How can you say what's more fashionable and what isn't? Especially when you're dressed like a nightclub bouncer. Like, you cannot have no opinion on fashion, dog.
How many inches does my junk need to be considered a...
Oh my God, what kind of question is that, bro?
Minimum 7 inches, bro. Every single man can get his wee-wee to 7 inches. If you're 5 inches, bro, you better start working on that shit today.
How am I supposed to grow my meat? Am I supposed to do like 10 sets of stroking?
If you want to improve your size as a guy, man, and you want to know exactly how to do it the safe, natural way, I got a website for you guys where I teach men how to improve their size naturally. It's called FitX Talks.
Of course, he has a website on how to grow your meat. But when you look it up, you can see that there is no proven way to permanently increase the size of your penis. Your meat size is determined by genetics. genetics. So what exactly is this man teaching behind that paywall on his website? Like, what does he know that science doesn't about how to grow your meat? Like, is this man teaching people how to like stretch it like Laffy Taffy and just shing wing with your meat? Like, what is this man teaching people? This man is selling lies for profit. That is a complete lie. You do not know how to grow your meat, bro. All right, let's see his website. The Alpha Access Pass. This man has a battle pass for being an alpha male, bro. FitX Talks. Alpha Access Pass for 1 year. What do you learn within here? Vlogs, FitX stories, dates, female nature, finances, looks maxing, online dating, meat enlargement, and sex education. All these things you can learn for free on the internet. Yet for some reason, this man is trying to hold it behind an $100 paywall.
Hey man, these are for his diehard fans that want to learn from him, man. I see nothing wrong if his fans, people that want to get advice specifically from him, I don't see anything wrong with them paying. It's just like OnlyFans. Like, porn is free, but these guys that are paying for OnlyFans want to see content from the specific girl, just like how his subscribers want to see extra content from him.
This man is quite literally a scammer. Oh, there's different tiers of the Alpha Access Pass. The Platinum tier for 6 months is $65.99, and the Gold tier for 3 months is $35.99. Then you got the $100 tier and the monthly Battle Pass, which is $12.99 a month. This man is just scamming people. Oh my gosh, this is bad. Scams have become so funny now. Like back then, it used to be like a number would call you and it'd be like, oh, give this Nigerian...
I mean, how you gonna call it a scam? At least go on the website first and see what kind of content he has to offer. If the subscribers like it, if they pay for this and they like the content that you're receiving and the information, then it's not a scam. You can't really call something a scam without actually checking it out first. You know what I'm saying?
It's $5 million. But now we got influencers creating meme coins and alpha males selling courses on how you can grow your meat and become more alpha. You can become alpha just like me for the price of $35.99 a month. But yeah, all that being said, in conclusion, there's some things that these alpha gurus will say that have merit to them, but I wouldn't take every single thing they say as law. I wouldn't do that with anyone on the internet, actually. Don't do that with any human being.
Yeah, big facts. Some of this shit will make you feel insecure. So all I'm going to say is just be careful of what knowledge you take in. Just take in whatever you can that will make you your best self, your best version, that will improve you. And just ignore the other shit that makes you feel like, oh, I will never measure up to this, or I will never live up to this. Just take the things to improve you. So that's all I'm going to say for this video. The link to this will be in the comment section below if you want to watch it for yourself. That's the comment section, description below. Peace out, y'all.